Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 2 of our brand new slow and immersive on mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. We are going to go over a summary of what we went through in the first episode, which was dedicated entirely to character creation and background lore for our character, reasoning for our choices, and for our choice of race which is Dragonborn. So if you want to do a deep dive, you can watch the previous episodes, about an hour long, and we go through everything in detail. Here we're just going to kick off with a summary and then proceed into the cinematic and into the opening of the game. So in summary, this is going to be a solo, so no companions run. It's going to be on a mode, of course. It's going to be Dark Urge, so that is our origin, where I don't know anything about Dark Urge other than you have a sort of thematic choice throughout the game whether to resist it or give into it. We are going to be giving into it, or at least intending to. We'll see how the story pans out, but I'm pretty sure we will be giving into it. On top of that, and I guess the two kind of go hand in hand. It's a solo run because we're a Dark Urge. I feel like there isn't none of the companions can really fit into that, and plus Dark Urge himself, or itself as the character, kind of to me implies being solo, completely consumed by that. I don't really know what it is, rage or bloodlust, or some sort of, I don't know, design, or serving some deity, or being haunted by some spirit. I think being haunted by some sort of spirit is the most likely scenario. So I feel like no one would really tolerate it out of the companions available. Hence, we are going solo. Also, in our previous run, we went through Act 1 and a bit of Act 2 solo, so I'm kind of excited by that challenge. Also will help us keep the pace of the game up as well. So we got kind of solo Dark Urge run, giving into the Dark Urge run. Now, in terms of slow and immersive, slow just means that we will be going through all the dialogue and kind of getting as much lore and kind of background to our character, to the world, to the quests, and so on. So we won't be just kind of keeping through dialogues, running from encounter to encounter. I'm also not going to edit the videos, so you're kind of going to see the full playthrough. Having said that, we will try to keep the pace up. Our aim is to complete the series in about 60 1 hour / 1.5 hour episodes. I mean, obviously 1.5 hour more. About 60, maybe between 60 and 70. Our previous playthrough was 75 episodes, so I think 60 to 70 episodes is doable. We will be leaving all looting off screen, and I will kind of optimize, sort of speak, while remaining immersive. But I'll optimize our kind of schedule, if you want, in the first opening episodes through Act 1, because I think that's kind of, a path well treaded, well known, and so we'll just go from, where we need to go, and I'll do all the looting off screen, because I know what items we need for our build, and where important things are, and how many consumables we need, and so forth. Probably as we get into Act 3, there's still a lot in Act 3 I haven't done. There, the pace will probably slow down a little bit. But I will keep the pace up as much as I can while remaining immersive. What does immersive mean? Well, immersive means that we are aiming to, first of all, maintain a coherent narrative. And so the dialogue choices of our character are driven by his background and kind of the lore and the race and the origin, rather than what is expedient or what is most efficient or optimal for the build in the moment during the game. It also means we do not anticipate events. We do not over prepare. We do not over level. We do not, drink elixir of vigilance because we know there's a surprise fight coming up. If we have to take a surprise, we'll just take a surprise. We do not kind of jump back and forth between areas. We kind of go through the game sort of, thematically, like kind of through a story thread for the most part. Like, there's a few places where I think it's okay to deviate. We're obviously doing a solo run, so it is a challenge run, and so you have to kind of pay heed to how the game is designed. Immersive also means that, Karmic dice are off. There is no preparation, like I said. We're not going to be switching between items. I'm fairly certain now that we're going to be avoiding the guidance amulet, and we'll be avoiding switching in between amulets, because I feel the guidance just not breaks the game, but I think it makes on mode significantly easier, especially now that I know where important dialogues are. So switching between guidance for dialogues and switching back to another amulet for combat, I just kind of hate it. I think it breaks immersion. It's just kind of, it's fidgety. And I feel it takes away so much from the classes that actually do have guidance built into them, like I think the druid and the cleric, because it's such a powerful cantrip that I really hate it. So that's kind of, yeah, that's what it is. It's a solo Dark Urge, slow and immersive run. I've only played through the game once before, guys, so I've just completed it for those new to the channel. I completed it blind, yeah, well, I guess I'll be posting this episode the day after I've posted the completion episode, but probably about a week ago now. It was close, but it is very much possible to do it in duo. I think it is possible to do it solo. Obviously, many people have done it solo, but I believe a lot of those people kind of, yeah, do this overbuffing, this like weird multi-classing, etc. Whereas we are going to be going everywhere, kind of just playing it as a normal game, like as almost, you know, trying to kind of simulate the way our character would go through this adventure if he was doing it for the first time. It's, you know, it's just very slight adjustments, accounting for the fact that it's a video game designed in a certain way, and now I know how AI functions, how, I guess, certain encounters function, etc. But we won't be taking advantage of it. Like, we'll obviously kind of play around the AI, but not exploiting it for sure. Not going to exploit invisibility, and so on and so forth. Speaking of invisibility and just general stealth, obviously Dark Urge Run, we talked in the previous episode that, you know, there's several classes, I think, that lend themselves well, from my understanding at least right now, of what Dark Urge is, to Dark Urge. Like a Barbarian overcome with Rage could be, a Wild Magic Sorcerer, I think it has some potential. Not really sure. Maybe a Ranger Gloomstalker could be. I mean, a Cleric of some sort of evil deity, War Cleric could be, potentially. A Rogue Assassin kind of sounds a bit like, you know, this sort of silent killer, sort of like serial killer, but we just played an assassin and I'm just generally tired of playing stealth. Also, I don't think that's how Dragonborn generally carry themselves. We talked, here, as a quick summary, Dragonborn were, you know, they're very distantly and tenuously related to dragons. They don't have tails, they are warm-blooded, they actually hate dragons because they've been enslaved by them. They've also been enslaved by tieflings, but that was, again, it was millennia ago. It doesn't really have an impact on their current relations with the tieflings. But, you know, our character might take that into account a little bit. But generally, they're kind of very individualistic, very honorable. But I would even say they're not so much honorable, but they're driven by they have a strong moral code. They're very passionate in the sense that they either go full left or full right. They don't like ambivalence. They don't like indecision. They either go, you know, good, and then mostly they actually are good and honorable. But they can also go evil when they're kind of in pursuit of something and they get blinded by that, because they are very individualistic. They're very focused on mastering whatever craft it is that they've kind of applied themselves to. And hence our choice of a fighter, that more kind of open, but still close kind of melee hand-to-hand combat, but that mastery of that combat. So think of like Japanese samurai or Jedi. That's kind of our character is, except he's a villain. He still has respect for his enemies, and so I'm not sure if I'll be able to roleplay that perfectly, but he's not like bloodthirsty necessarily, even as a Dark Urge. He's more of like unsympathetic, unempathetic, pragmatic, ruthless. I'm hoping kind of he has some sort of higher goal. I'm thinking if he serves a deity, or if he has some sort of spirit possessing him, he'll be able to like take control of it and become like this super villain, super powerful, but at the same time, you know, reserved when he needs to be. And so, you know, he can get away from fights. He kind of relishes that opportunity always to test himself and prove himself by taking on other, you know, enemies, good or bad, kind of head on, you know, up close and personal. Not sneaky, not ranged, you know, with a bow, not as a sorcerer, kind of casting or controlling people. He's, you know, first and foremost like a, you know, like a master samurai warrior, but a villain. You know, he doesn't mind. Maybe he has maybe like a bit of a sadistic side. Like he will kill people when he can, just like Darth Vader when they just like give him crap, or like, you know, answer back, or like just stand in his way. Like he kind of knows that, you know, sometimes he just can't be bothered, but often he'll just like snap his fingers, like, you know, like Darth Vader, Darth Maul, and just like choke you and be like, okay, move on, you know, without saying a word. That's kind of the kind of character we're kind of going for. Hence, we picked a fighter. I will also note that I think the build that I've come up with the fighter is, I won't be afraid to say, unique. I've Googled and I've like YouTube and Reddit and just general internet, I have never seen anyone building a fighter the way I have. I think it works really well. It's super OP. I think it's a very unique take on how it can be built, but I also think it works really, really, really well. So you'll see, guys. You'll let me know. It will take time, time to really showcase like the full potential. I'd say about level 6, level 7 is where it really is gonna like open up. But every level will be important. There's very specific items we need to get, and we will get them. But every item will be like boom, power spike. You know, every level will be a power spike. And so the first 3 levels though are going to be extremely hard for us. I think as long as we can get through that, from then on, other than the fact that it's obviously doing this solo, we're going to get, you know, quite a bit, you know, more powerful with every item and level. With that said, yeah, we've gone for Dragonborn. Again, I kind of explained why we stuck with white Dragonborn for this kind of frost breath, because I think it's I don't think all of these dragon breaths for all colored dragons are particularly useful. I don't expect them to be, but lightning and cold can at least take advantage of the fact that it's relatively easy to generate or engineer a vulnerability by throwing a water bottle. So if we're going to throw a water bottle, we could then blast, you know, a bunch of enemies with frost breath. This does go, the damage here goes up to 3d6 and 4d6 at later levels. But vulnerability will even be double that, so it's 8 to 48 damage. You know, so it could be a sort of a 30 damage in a 5-meter cone. That's actually pretty good. It's a Constitution save rather than Dexterity save, as for some breaths. Although there are others as well that can do that have Constitution saves. But yeah, fairly useful. You can also create an ice surface, which could again be situational. But if someone's standing in water or blood, could be useful. So I feel like out of all the dragons, I like that this actually has some utility and potential uses. Resistance to cold damage, it's kind of eh. I think it's very situational. Very few enemies actually do. Obviously, fire or poison would be good, but fire, poison, breath, I think pretty much has like no value. Especially poison breath has no value at all. Arguably, fire breath has some value. You can't really light things on fire with it because if they explode, you're going to be too close. But lots of enemies have immunity to fire. I mean, I think some enemies have immunity to fire, but lots of enemies have immunity to poison. So I feel like this is it. And thematically, I also forgot to mention, like in terms of like frost being cold, you know, cold-hearted, our Dark Urge character is kind of, you know, is generally a cold character. You know what I mean? And we'll even lean into this with, you know, later down the line with, you know, as we build our character. What else is there to say? We've gone with Insight and Perception as our extra proficiencies in terms of ability scores. So here, important to note that we are going to be focusing on Dexterity, although we're not going to be a ranged character. Focusing on Dexterity as a fighter. First of all, because that's the kind of fighter we're going to be. We're going to be like this nimble, kind of hard-hitting, hard-to-hit fighter. That's thematically. Practically, in terms of solo on mode run, we need to limit the number of abilities we take advantage of, or like we invest in. And so Dexterity is so useful because it gives you initiative, potentially AC, potentially chance to hit. It allows you to use both melee and ranged weapons, so it's huge. We have 16 points in Constitution because we obviously will get hit at some point, so we need that HP. It'll also be good to maintain concentration, shall we decide to do that. And then we put the rest of our points into Wisdom because we got keen senses and intuition. We obviously don't have a lot of memory or mental power. I mean, Dark Urge definitely struggling with the memory part. Again, I only played like the opening Nautiloid kind of, not even all of the Nautiloid as Dark Urge, so I kind of know just a tiny bit. And we know from here, right, that you remember nothing but a path paved with blood. So yeah, there we are, guys. We are ready to proceed. I think I've gone probably longer even than I should have. But that's our character, and that's how we're going to be. I'm really hoping that, you know, the Dark Urge will kind of open up a lot more of the story. I've heard that this is the way apparently Larian actually meant us to play the game. Apparently there is a lot of like backstory, a lot of extra color. I can't wait to kind of see it. It's been 4 months since I've actually played, Act 1. So again, coming into this completely fresh, and it's what keeps me engaged and excited, and hopefully you as well, because we just played through the game as a duo of normal characters. And it's a solo mode, so again, great challenge, great test of our mettle. Again, now that I know the game, all the way till the end. I don't have a perfect idea, but I think this is doable. And I think this build can actually go through the game solo. Yeah. And yeah, it's also a unique build. So guys, kind of stay tuned. I will kind of reveal it bit by bit. And I will talk. There's like a slight layer of cheese on this build. But to be honest, the more I've actually played and after I completed the game, I've been designing this build for like 4 months. But I now actually think even this thin layer of cheese arguably isn't really cheese. It's actually a viable mechanic. And I will explain what it is and why I think so when we get to it. Anyway, for now, let's go ahead and proceed. And yeah, get into it. The name of our character is Zurvash. I'm gonna proceed. I edited the Guardian in between episodes just a tiny bit. It's a half-elf. Surprised that there is no Dragonborn option again. You guys let me know if there's a reason for that. But perhaps not. Anyway, let's venture forth. I guess we know now that the Nautilord just stole the prism, right? The artifact, and is getting away. That's what the Githyanki are chasing it. Because he just stole it from Vlaakith. And some good context. I love how like you can now... I'm excited, guys, to go over the whole game again and just, you know, with the lens of knowing what the full story is and like obviously a lot more of the lore. D&D and, you know, Baldur's Gate 3 wise.
blood in your head thrums and pounds. That pounding blood obscures who you are. An overwhelming loss of memory. How you ended up amidst these hellish flames is just as hidden. You have nothing in your skull, besides your name and a headache. But you are in danger.
Curse whoever did this to you. Say your name aloud. You have a part of yourself. Take a deep breath, shake your head, and start anew. Curse whoever did this to you.
The torturer behind this cruel prank will meet your malice when you get out of here. Killing. Now that sounds like your first good idea.
My head. Where the hells are we?
Yeah. We are in hell.
Dream in red.
Let's quickly loot it here. Rune slate.
Visions project into your mind. An autoloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Jump. Fine, we can always heal ourselves here. This is just to speed things up.
No traps, please. Dead. Good.
30 gold, very nice. We're gonna need all the gold we can get and all the items we can get, yeah, at the start. Because the first 3 levels are gonna be very tough for us.
Better.
Goblin.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your mind.
Yeah. Goblins is an interest for them.
A schematic of an autoloid flashes into your mind. Nerves, sinews, as much living being as ship. A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from a whole. Caution.
So it's just Nautilus schematics. Someone is unconnected to the whole.
A feeling penetrates your mind. An anomaly, one like ourselves, unconnected from a whole. Caution. Worlds beyond worlds flash before your eyes. Empires of a grand design, traversed by ships just like this.
So there was an empire, then someone got unconnected. I'm not really sure what they mean exactly. Exists just like us.
1,000 years of human history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
This guy was clearly researching us. Alright, we're hearing some voices, so let's go upstairs here. What's here?
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
I think you're past the point of saving. Tell me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Go with dexterity, since that's our kind of primary stat. Gently prise the braid from the skull. See what we can do with it. Nice.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient should it prove a threat. Your fingers twitch with the desire to rip its tender, moist meat to shreds.
So imagine a brain full of holes, a brain like your own. Oh, I think this is the dark urge option. Spare the creature. No, I wanna mutilate it for sure. Nice.
The creature seems unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
I actually expected us to kill it. You know, okay, we can still attack the brain. I'll go with you once. What's at the helm? Let's find out more info and then we kill it. What's at the helm?
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Attack the brain.
No. We are us. We must survive.
Why must you survive?
Not me. Us. Together. We must leave this terrible place. We must be safe. We must go to the helm. We must navigate the ship. We must leave this place. You are us, friend.
Attack the brain anyway. Oh, wrong way. Okay. Interesting. Fine. Okay. Keep going. Shame. I thought we were gonna kill it in our hands and just like squish it. Fine. Maybe we're not as bloodthirsty as I thought. Dragons flying.
Abomination. This is your end.
Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes.
Oh, my head. What is this? Skvar, you are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites. Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
Don't think it's time to ask any more questions. We need to figure out where we are.
We can do nothing until we escape. That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane. Attacker!
Okay. I would like Lizelle, like her attitude. She's, you know, a little bit dark urge-ish herself. Now, we are wielding a long sword. I was actually surprised by just how high to hit our chance actually is. Because we are actually focused on dexterity rather than strength. But we'll take it. Yeah, I didn't realize that was 95. I think these imps just have no AC. And that's really helping us. Boom.
Another fight. Let's go.
Let's just leave it to Lae'zel to finish this off. Boom.
Still in control.
You proved surprisingly adequate in that.
Finish this guy off. Good. Yeah, they're going to scimitar. Nice potion of speed. Thank you. Thank you. There's always a chance to get one here, but you don't always get one. Okay, well, do all this looting very quickly. Take this restoration spot for the pommel strike.
To take another dragon attack. We need to get out before it's too late.
Okay. Pull. Get up here. And just for the moment, this is not really our build, but we're gonna have to go with dual wielding to make use of our dexterity and just, you know, maximize our damage here. But that's not the build we're going with, but it will serve us well enough for the first couple of levels.
I can make no sense of it.
Okay, when in doubt, middle out. Now we're gonna attempt to read these sigils.
Machine made them hostile.
Okay,
You've made
the rush.
a grave mistake.
There you go. Good enough. Lae'zel. Can really not like jump. Not just get there. So yes. Oh, it hit us. Frustrating.
Take me yet.
So click this. Yeah, now we realize we can actually click this. Just in case, we're obviously not gonna let anyone out. We don't care. We're just gonna loot and move on.
My castle with bones.
This really isn't our problem. Oh, bah. Okay, few of these, 17 and 16. Oh, can I actually get to this guy? I don't think I can. Can we try a dragon breath? Yeah, it's not long enough. Okay, I mean, our chance to hit is good enough as it is. So let's just go lacerate, I guess. Oh, ooh, wow. Critical hit. Very nice. Offhand. Ooh. Ah, unfortunately, he resisted, though. Shame. We could have killed him, succeed on saving throw. It's a DC 15, so not bad. He rolled a 20. Fine. We'll just have to take that. Now, this is a little dangerous. Ooh, nice. These guys can hit hard. Wow. All right. Good. Good. Ah, come on. A rush attack of balance. No, I'm actually going to jump in and lacerate instead. Shame we can't reach the other guy with a pommel strike. Yeah, nice. Bleeding applied. Turn of dual wielding offhand. Ah, ooh, miss. Okay, maybe this is the time. Let's have a look. Boom! Wow. Not bad. Mac, yeah, that was a really good roll. It's not gonna happen all the time. They also failed their saving throw, both of them. DC of 13. Frost breath, DC. Oh, look at that. Interesting. It actually takes constitution for this DC for us. That's very interesting. I thought it was always your spellcasting ability. That's very, very interesting. Okay, fine.
Breathe deep.
Take that.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
We are going to explore the world, guys, pretty much like we were playing first time, because I think there's a lot of hidden Dark Urge interactions. 2 hidden potions, yes. I'm going to grab this slave mind. I remember. I was know why. We don't need the rune. I'm fine with just leaving it there. I don't want to pollute my inventory. Let's go ahead and push the button without reading it. Why not? Place your hand on the console.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Need to get out of here before it's our turn.
Indeed. Let's just get out. Let's think about ourselves, not, you know, every single person that's sort of in danger here. Whoever it is pounding in that pod, we do not care. We're going to take this Dark Mind as well. Curious. Oh, no, I didn't want to take the manuscript. We're actually going to put it back. Can't. I did want to read it though.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Yes. Okay, let's use this restoration pod. Because why not? And keep moving.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Okay, actually one thing we need to... I always forget. Yeah, give ourselves a bow so that we have a ranged attack as well. Very important. Alright.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
We need to get out of here now.
Decent initiative roll. Double strike on this helps roll. Miss, unfortunate. Unfortunately, we don't want to get kind of bogged down here. Very dangerous to do so. Let's try and take out this lesser imp. Yeah. Let's lay Zel. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to get the loot. Ugh. Shame we couldn't do more there, but... Oh, it's done. Nice, nice. It was good because that always gives us more time. 5 damage. A small healing potion taken right there. Nice. That's a miss. That's at least a positive. I'm gonna do a main hand first. Okay. Can Lazel deal with this? Yes, you can. You can get pretty far with this guy and keep moving.
No choice but to keep going.
Nothing on this guy. Do we want to heal here? 2 to 11. Yeah, I guess we kind of have to, don't we?
At the ready.
We need what? 5. I mean, let's see if this guy hits us one more time. And we shouldn't die, but you know, we don't need to heal right now. We're gonna be very sparing with our resources. Yep, okay, it's a miss. Fine, we can always heal later. Although it's obviously nice for us to do a double attack as well. Did here, main hand. Nope, off hand. But I'm anticipating an opportunity to use our bow, and that means we'll be able to use our bonus. Here,
Sometimes the only way out.
I mean, I know this is metagaming this a little bit. Yeah, but I think it's okay. It's better to kind of move forward.
Hurry, before they strike!
This fight is not to be underestimated. I mean, it's obviously easy, kind of easy because you can just restart the game, obviously. But, you know, I don't like doing that. But it is actually, you know, very close, especially with this, like, duo, I guess. I almost never do it solo.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Beef with this guy. Do we have time to pick this up? I wanna just maybe do this. Kinda, I do want this caustic bulb. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I do want this caustic bulb. Although in that previous playthrough we never really did much with them. Go ahead and put these. Should we heal? I think we can still afford not to actually. Gonna take a risk. Let's do a pommel strike. Can we reach one of these? Yes, we can. Let's do a pommel strike on this guy. Oh, come on. He's dazed, but not dead though.
I need to reach the transponder.
Oh, come on. Let's block these. Unfortunate. Miss. Ooh. That's not good. Okay, this is not looking good. Critical miss. That's looking better. This guy. Miss. 9. Kind of fortunate and unfortunate because we can't. We'd need like a crit to get this guy. We don't have any like special arrows.
Time to strike.
Oh, come on. Really? Really?
What now?
Okay, this is getting spicy, guys, to be really honest. Very, very, very spicy. Can I like, jump into here and do our breath? Doesn't look like it.
Maybe
Okay,
not the best
let's just...
time.
Oof, greed. We're gonna get killed by greed here, aren't we? I mean, that's something. I'm gonna say it's a lot. I mean, this guy's gonna kill him with one. Yeah, could easily kill him in one turn if he misses, and then he will come and kill us. He will even... Oh, okay. Okay, he still has one attack, by the way. But he could just kill us right now. Okay. Not ideal, but Lae'zel can take us down.
Come a little closer.
Not ideal. I do like my main character to always do the... Like the... Yeah, connect the transponder just for thematic purposes, but fine, it's not the end of the world. We just need to give all the loot Lae'zel picked up. I think that's fair. And we just get out of here. And Lae'zel will be the babe.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
Just what we needed, a rock to the face on top of everything else.
You half expected your memories to return once you were free of the Mind Flayer ship. But your past is still an aching void. If you don't find a way to remove the tadpole burrowed in your brain soon, your future will be as blank as your past. Your head whispers vengeance. You cannot wait to slice your way forth, seeking whatever wrought this tragedy upon you.
Nice. Yeah, another thing I didn't mention is that we will not be using tadpole because I believe like our mind is already occupied by something and I want to get through to it and take advantage of it if we can, rather than, you know, deal with the tadpole and obviously know how our previous playthrough panned out. Now that I know that there really are consequences, I always thought it was just me role-playing, but there really are consequences for using the tadpole. Yeah, we're gonna try to avoid them and kind of stick with whatever. I just want to get the full Dark Urge story. Also, I don't think they're actually that powerful or that useful, if I'm honest, except from Call of the Week. That's like that could be very useful on the solo. Anyway, have a look what's here.
Drink in the pungent corpse. Since you awoke on the ship, your mind has been cold and empty, but something stirs. With your hands close to this body, you know nothing of why, but you find a half smile flittering across your face.
Try to remember the last time you stood above a corpse. Put the smile away, let the grin fall across your face. Let's try to remember the last time you stood above a corpse. I just want to get as much of the story as I can. This.
As soon as you delve into your mind, it is filled with flashes of 1,000 different dead. There is something unknown and unspeakable deep within your heart.
Kind of thinking maybe he's like a, I don't know, I'm really curious about the backstory now that I know it's more than, you know, like a gimmick. Because initially I thought Dark Urge was just like, it would just make you kill like random NPCs and just sow like chaos. And was more of like a funny way to play. But now that I know there's actually a lot of backstory, kind of thinking maybe he was like a warrior who went through like a war campaign and killed a lot of people, and maybe there's like a good reason why he did so, but then it kind of took its toll on him. And maybe that's the reason. Okay, we see some of these. How far away are we? Oh, 4.
Things.
Okay, we could actually come up here and get that level 2, but we can't pass through their vision cone, and I do want to take advantage of the fact that they're kind of scrummed together here. Let's actually try our Dragon Breath. They should do some damage and trigger a surprise round. Boom, 10, nice.
Better stay back.
Nice.
That strike could be lethal.
Okay, let's turn off dual wielding. Offhand, we could actually kill this thing. To be honest, no, actually, you know what? I'm going to do a main hand. Because I really do want to, if I do hit, I want to kill. Oh. And then we just damage this guy. 4, very nice. And turn, he skips up. Ooh. I actually thought, sorry, I didn't realize the initiative order. I thought we had him there. Nice. Oh, this is a very dangerous fight as well. Again, obviously, you're close to restarting the game, but I've died here many times on solo run. I mean, you're always solo, even in a duo. Here, you're still solo until you find your companion. But we are going true solo.
What path lies before me?
Okay. To be honest, we don't even need to go up there. Let's just keep moving. I'll just do like, this is kind of essential looting, I would say, because there's things you find here that can help you in the grow fight. Let's actually level up before we go anywhere. 13 to 22 HP and action surge. How simple just genius, and there's so much here, right? Like, I used to think that fighter was like, yeah, like a boring standard class that was just put into these games as like a filler, because like, oh, everyone who starts a game is a fighter, and it's like a tutorial class. But then once you get to know the game, like, you would never pick him. But now I realize, actually, fighter is also one of my favorites. I might actually even say it's my favorite class, because of how simple and yet how like profound each level and each like ability is, and how much it means, and how powerful it is even on its own, and how you can multi-class it into so many things. I really like it. I think it's really, really, really well designed. Boom, accept, yeah. Okay, so almost doubled our HP, right? So it was 80% HP. And yeah, action surge, big. We're missing our frost breath, but we're not going to take a short rest. I don't think we're gonna save ourselves from that. Yeah, I think there's potential to find potions of speed here sometimes. Wake up Wizard's Bane oil. Yeah, go on. What does it do exactly again? Wizard Bane oil. Code your weapon and oil targets. Its targets receive -3 penalty to spell attack rolls and spell save DC, and this dungeon saving throws, maintaining concentration for 2 turns. Maybe. Plastic bulb. Yeah, I think one of these guys. Yeah, that's not a lot, to be honest. I think normally you can get more out of this. Actually, no, sorry. I think it's this guy that has the potion of speed sometimes. Nah, fine. Well, we have one in our pocket. Actually, let's go ahead and veer left here and just deal with Astarion. I'm curious whether the Dark Urge has any unique interaction with him.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
Kill it yourself. You look capable enough.
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry.
Give me a reason, Astarion. Give me a reason. Quickly roll away. Close. We made it.
I saw you on the ship, strutting about whilst I was trapped in that pod. What did you and those tentacled freaks do to me?
I haven't done anything to you yet.
You arrogant little...
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on?
I don't know, but something just connected us.
It's those tentacled monsters. Whatever they did to us caused that link. They took you too. I saw it during whatever just happened. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies.
You better have more to offer than apologies. I say I really hate Astarion. Well, maybe I do have a good playthrough plan for him as well, though.
I'm out of wine and flowers, so I hope an introduction will suffice. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me.
Nod.
The strong and silent type. All right. Please tell me you at least know something about these worms.
You know as much as I do. I'll say yes, unfortunately they'll turn us into mind flayers. Maybe he has some info on them as well.
Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time.
I've wasted enough time here, though. Farewell.
Wait, that's it? You're doomed, sorry, and then off to the next adventure? These Worms are doing something. I can feel it. What are you going to do about it?
I'll figure out my problems. You figure out yours.
Of course. I'll make my own way. Well, maybe I'll see you again. Still wearing the same skin, I hope.
Okay, nothing new, unfortunately. I'll loot all of this in between episodes. So let's just keep moving.
There. A mind flayer. But it's hurt.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion.
This isn't right. Step away.
You can't move, can't think. Thinking is mercifully done for you. It will be a joy to serve, to die for it an honor. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it. But then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere.
Take advantage of the lapse. Break free.
The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Close those eyes forever. Oh, nice.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Another inspiration. 20 XP. Yeah, that's what I thought. Thought it would be a different interaction, maybe something more sadistic. But yeah, I don't think the Dark Urge is necessarily like sadistic. He just enjoys killing. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, let's keep moving. Moving. Dead goblin. Essential things. Let's see if
What's going on with that room? Looks unstable somehow.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
touch the sigil.
A hand? Anyone?
Fantasize about hacking off the hand while you slap the hand. Ignore the urge to maim. No, we're giving in fantasize about hacking off the hand.
This branch of flesh is begging to be pruned, and its sap sucked from.
My mistress' eyelids! Stop! Cease, you loon!
Oh, we're actually doing it. We're not just fantasizing.
As soon as the dreams cross the threshold of your imagination, you snap back to realize they have all come true. Joy floods through you. You were dazed on the Nautiloid, but now you are truly awake. Alive.
Oh, another inspiration. Indulge thine appetites. Nice. Very nice. At the start of the game, especially, that XP is, super valuable. Gale's severed hand. Cool. That means we're gonna have a quest. No, it's not a quest item. It's just for fun. Okay. Fine. Keep going. What else we can get up to here?
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad and twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
I mean, we are an honorable dragonborn sort of villain. Like we said, like we always have respect for our enemies and actual allies, and we owe Lae'zel our life, to be honest, right now. So I think we're gonna go with, yeah, don't worry, I'll get them out of here one way or another. Curious, I think these checks we'll still be able to do later.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Okay. Deception, this creature is dangerous. Get out of here. Leave it to me. Or shoot the trap down. We must kill it before it harms someone. I'd say we're, you know, we're like a wily villain. We are crafty. And so we're going to go with persuasion, because if they release her, we can then partner up with her and kill these tieflings. We can also just attack them outright. Let's give this a go. 25. Take that. Take that. You know, we are devious.
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Damaze?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
Yeah, and besides, these guys are like cold-hearted killers themselves.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
Like the tieflings. Yeah, we got you.
No!
You lying rat!
Gotta return the favor. To Lae'zel. Okay, this guy. The mace. 26 HP, 23 HP. Let's try and flourish him. I only have 65%. Oof. Let's do an action surge. And try again. 9 damage, not bad. Not bad, but I mean, these guys are kind of real. Ooh, crit on Lae'zel. Wow, Lae'zel's almost dead. I guess that can happen. I don't really want her to die though. Okay, yeah, second wind, good idea. Okay, this could be more than we bargained for, if I'm honest. Damn. Could be a lot more. Alright, let's go. Rush. Oh, come on. Another miss. Yeah, I guess 65%. Could get ugly. Okay. Oh, come on. She hits from, like, up close. Really. Boom. Is that an attack of opportunity or a hit? No, it was just a hit. Ooh, critical miss. Yeah, there's a lot of misses. A lot of misses. We're still full HP, so if Lae'zel does die accidentally... arguably, perhaps we should have moved on to here. Not sure. She has low ground, I think. Nope, actually doesn't. Oh, Lae'zel goes down. Very interesting. Okay, this could get ugly. Very quickly. Let's do main hand, separate our dual wielding. Because we do need to get on top of this Nymessa. Even threatened with a disadvantage, she still hits. Really? Disadvantage rolls a 16. Yeah. Okay, we gotta be careful here. To be honest. Could actually just shoot her. Kinda needs to heal as well. You know, I'm just gonna keep maintaining high ground on her. I assume she's gonna run. Get out of here. I'm gonna jump over to her somehow. Nope. Good shot. Also 65%. 5% is not a lot. Where can we jump? I'm just gonna stay here. Because now we have even ground at least. Ow. Fix. Give me. There you go. Well, definitely need a short rest here. Unfortunately, Lae'zel had to go down like that, but... Do we really care? Nope, we do not. Tough fight. Glad I didn't fight these guys on my own. Lae'zel. Actually send this to camp. Eyes. All has their fair rune, the spell plague. Actually read that, because that's referenced a lot in like the fandom wiki, but I never really got the time to read about what it actually is. So this one. Do this one quickly. Your shovel. Pick this up because this often has good like healing potions and whatnot. We're definitely gonna need. Okay. Zip is unlocked. We can also just get the fast travel point and then proceed. All right.
Open the bloody gate! Nobody gets in! Zevlor's orders! That pack of goblins will be on us any second!
What's going on?
Goblins are on our tail! Open the gate, Zevlor, now!
You let goblins here? Where is the druid?
Please! There's no time!
By the 9 hells! Open the gate! Cannon! No!
Shit! Form a line!
Damnable roach! Provoke the blade! And suffer its sting.
Okay. Alright, good initiative roll on us. Top. Okay. Can we reach... Wow, look at that. We can actually reach the second goblin tracker without Dragon Breath. There's not going to be many opportunities to use this, as I mentioned during character creation, but it's something. If we get a good roll, it'll be big. Not bad, actually. Not bad. Saved, unfortunately. But that got divided by 2. We actually rolled an 8 on both of these. We do have action surge 2. 7. Yeah, let's... Some potential here. Kill this thing. Nope. No potential for that. I'm just gonna go action surge, to be honest. If we can get rid of even one of these. Oh, come on. Fine. Unfortunate. Action surge kind of wasted there. It's 65%, but to be honest, we're not really going to get more than that. Nice. Good hit from Zevlor. And Booyang. Oh, Barth, always. Oh, never has a good time. We got really good initiative overall. We're all tilted from the front, so we're going to be able to, hopefully, damaging potential for all, well, not for all of these to survive. I doubt I'll be able to evolve. Oh, took some damage. Oof. We took some damage. Did we take damage there? Yeah, we did, didn't we? Zurich was hit for 8. Okay, that took away the rally. That's why we're still full HP. Okay, not bad. Good hit. Good hit from Aradin. Boom. The Hellish Rebuke. Okay, okay. Things are going actually rather well for us. How much damage does this do? 1 to 6. Yeah, there's a good chance we'll do 3. There it is. Now let's go 7. There's some possibility. 5. Frustrating. I don't want to get pushed away, so I'm not going to stand over here. Fine. See, Zevlor. It's a shot. Nice. Nice. Goblin Brawler goes down. A miss. Remira does Remira things. Although, interestingly, Zakrog is not on her case, as he normally is. Oof, wow. Very hard to hit him, so that's pretty good. Oof, ow.
Bleed every last one of you!
He hasn't even done his war cry, has he? Bit weird. There. Oh, no. This is actually a very good outcome. Come on, Aradin. Action surge points. Oh, come on. Okay, that could have cost us. Boom, some attacks of opportunity here. Ooh, Remira. Okay. We're actually doing really, really, really well, I have to say. This is a very good outcome. Oh, we could even do an offhand and potentially an archer shot. There we go. Want to make sure we still have high ground. 56 target outside normal range. What about here? 75%. Outside normal range, 27 HP, 27, 20. Do we have high ground? We do. I think if we go down any lower, we will lose the high ground. So it's a bit annoying. We're kind of spreading our damage all over, so okay. But still a miss. Alright, we gotta close in. There's some potential for these to start running towards us and getting some attacks of opportunity. Zevlor. Oh, come on, mate. Fine, at least it's a hit, though. We'll take that. Barth never has a good time. Ramiran, likewise. Man, she hits like up close. Miss with a 75. Guys, can we focus one target? Or Barth is just not built. Oof. Good crit. Critical miss. I have to say, wow. Again, I'm gonna say this again, guys. I think they did something with AI in patch 8. I don't know if it was in the patch notes. Like, things just work better in patch 8. Since patch 8. I mean, definitely they do. I'm thinking if I could lacerate this guy, he's almost dead anyway. I know that. So the thing is, yeah. Because Zevlor is going to attack the warg. Maybe if we could lacerate this guy. 18. At the same time, like, you want to be kind of careful. I don't want to be like too close to these guys. I'm going to stay on this side. So that Zakrug, if he does move, he's going to take 2 attacks of opportunity, which I think is what's going to give him pause on that. Come on. Unreal. Okay, Zevlor, come on, give us a crit. 5. Okay, we'll take it. This guy's gonna... Oof. Aradin. Yeah, 14. Jeez. Come on, give us... Wow. Wow. Barth actually gonna survive. Come on, guys, no way. Oh, come on, just fight. Guys. Ooh, Ramira. Wow. What is going on, guys? We could take an attack of opportunity here, but let's just do Flourish of balance. We should have done that with the bleed. Yeah, some potential for Zevlor to kill the warg. Come on. Oh, nice. 12. Wow. Someone's gonna take the hit here. Gonna be Aradin. Come on, he's got 6 HP. Take him out. No. Ooh. Ooh, wow. Guys, are we actually solo? And we're gonna see everyone live? Don't wanna speak too soon, because yeah, this sort of thing can happen. 50%. I mean, what choice do we have? Wow. Whoa, Zorvash. Yeah, you really know what you're doing. That was some good hits there. Oh my god.
That was the last of them. Inside! All of you! More may follow! Open the gate!
Wow. Wow. Okay, I'll do the looting in between. Let's go ahead and just get the chat between Aradin, see how that pans out, and then we can probably cut the episode. Wow, pretty incredible, guys. Have a look.
There are children here, you fool!
We was running for our lives.
You led them straight to us, and you let them take the druid too? Unbelievable!
Fighter, I've seen much bloodier battles than this. Consider yourselves lucky.
And who the hell are you again?
Show some respect. This man saved your pathetic life.
Well, I didn't ask for any goddamn help.
Please, you were begging me to open the gate. Anything to save yourself, you coward!
The human's eye twitches. He's about to blow.
Take a swing at the tiefling. I don't see no reason to swing at a tiefling. To be honest, how Aradin has performed, I would say Zarash actually respects him. I mean, it's a bit tense. Aim a blow at the human. Stand back and watch. If you want me to take both of you down, I will. Otherwise, knock it off. Yeah, I mean, if we could get 2 kills here, there's some potential. Oh, no, we got it. We got it. Got it. Nice.
Enough! Squabbling is pointless. The goblins have found us.
At least we agree on that.
Okay, guys. Look, yeah, we're almost sort of an hour and a half in. So let me pause. Oh, actually, let's talk to Zevlor. So there's a last conversation with Zevlor, and then we'll deal with the rest.
Forgive that display. Aradin's a blowhard, but that's no cause for me to join him. Thank you for your help out there. I'm Zevlor.
No reason to be rude. I'm Zurvash. Actually, I mean, we're a bit of a mysterious man, so I'll say, what is this place? We're not interested in coin that much. But what is this place?
A druid's grove, dedicated to the Oak Father Sylvanus. You'll find its keepers just as thorny, I fear. Whatever your business, I'd see to it quickly. The druids are forcing everyone out. This attack will only strengthen their resolve.
I have no quarrel with the druids. Why are they forcing you out? Don't really care. Those goblins have been in many attacks like that. I won't be staying long. I just need to find a healer.
Goblin got you. The druid Halsin's a renowned healer, but he didn't make it back from Aradin's expedition. If it's not too serious, you could try his apprentice Nettie. She's with the other druids in the inner grove. They've started a ritual to cut the grove off from the world outside. We can't stay, but we'll be slaughtered if we leave. We're no fighters.
Don't really care about stopping it. What brought you here?
We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
No place for tieflings anywhere? I guess we kind of know that. Not really interested in the history of it.
A fair point. We can only hope the citizens of Baldur's Gate are more open-minded. But we can't get there with those beasts blocking our path.
Don't really care about the ritual. Leave.
Thank you again for your help out there. If you'll excuse me, I'd best get my people moving.
All right, guys. Let's take a break here. We're almost up on an hour and a half. Some good stuff happening. Barely made it out of the Nautiloid. Lae'zel went down, but everyone got saved at the Grove, guys. Couldn't go more different than a typical run, I have to say. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I'm glad to be back to daily postings. Glad to be back to Act 1. Some interesting Dark Urge dialogue already. Can't wait to explore more. Give it a like if you enjoyed it, just to help spread the first few episodes of the series. Yeah, and I hope you stay here for the long term. Bye for now, guys. I'll see you in episode 3. Bye for now.